I don't want to take too long on this. Nonetheless, it is worth a review. You could gather enough at the end of episode 8, I believe. Hold up, let me check. Yes, episode 8. Just how mad I was and had got, which kept building the more I thought about it. But here we are again. A day later, it started coming back to me, so I have got the idea to do a review, which is a rare thing for me and my channel, for an anime to make me feel like doing a review. It tells me how good this episode had to be, and I seek to zone in on one particular moment for the vast majority, which brings me to the title of the review. Kick the Puppy? This, I probably went over like a decent amount of it at the end of the episode, so you probably don't even need to watch this review. I talk about a little more in fine detail, but I went over it at the end of episode 8, which was why it's so long. I was really upset for several minutes, 8 minutes I think, maybe more than that, but because it was in the episode, so probably 10, 12 minutes. But anyhow, this was probably the most mad I got since I think episode 3 of Erased earlier, half a year ago or more, whatever the case. Outside of that, maybe I've gotten mad at 1 or 2 romances, because people interfere with the romance, and that gets me mad if they do it on purpose. So it's rare for me to get legit mad at an anime. And this did the trick. This was really good. So well done, Elfen Lied, Elfen Lied, Elfen Lied, however it's pronounced. Very good job. Very good job. Usually, it's an innocent little girl or interference in a romance blatantly on purpose that will get me upset and I'll get mad. But this did the trick too. A little puppy dog. Lucy was no longer alone. That puppy dog was her happy thing. Puppy dog, full of life, and death is a bad thing. It's obvious. There were 3 boys at the school, of sorts, I guess, who were bullying her. Just relentless. And that's how they got to feel good about their lives, apparently. 3 versus 1. A girl versus 3 dudes. 3 boys. They just wanted to bully her endlessly. And the 3 boys, what were they? 10, 7, maybe 5? I don't know. But they were some sick freaks, I gotta say. And I'm doing this much more calm than at the end of episode 8. Go check out episode 8. Near the end of episode 8, you'll see me quite upset. I wanted to topple my desk, but obviously I can't. Got me very upset. So we're on our chill pill, just doing this casually, trying not to just think about it too much, just read the words in my notes, just do the review. So the parents of those 3 boys, I just want to say, they did a real fine job raising their kids. And I mean a real fine job. There's not going to be that much more to this review, but I'll just go little topic by little topic. The school. So the 3 boys get the idea to torture the little girl, bully her, not torture, but bully, What kind of torture? Mind torture. But they bring the dog in the school. They learn about the dog through that other girl, and that was bad as well. That was an accident, but of course, Lucy had a weakness. The boys wanted to just be total dirtbags. So they bring the dog in. And to think of, number one, to think of what they did and to plan it. And number two, to think about doing that inside the school. And to torture a little girl with doing all that trash. You've got to be kidding me. They are something else. They were 3 demons. That's what they were. 3 demonic dirtbags, as far as I'm concerned. And I can't get over it. The sheer mindset and method. One held Lucy back, the girl, so that she couldn't interfere. All right, these sick freaks. And then the one of them is leading them. The one of them is giving the orders. Essentially, you hold her back. I don't know if you said that, but let's go with it. You hold her, and they're also holding the dog, like that. You know, they're holding him up just the back of the neck. That can't be too great, but you can, but it's probably not too great for them. But dirtbags. Absolute dirtbags. So then the leader, oh yeah, I didn't even get that part in my notes, even with the video title. He tells the other one to kick the puppy. Okay? Kick the puppy. Now I thought at that moment, I knew they were foreshadowing. I called it. They were gonna do something with the puppy because there was emphasis and it seemed blatantly obvious, and the puppy was being portrayed so innocent and good for Lucy. Gosh dang it! But he said to kick the puppy. I immediately thought he was going to set down the puppy on the ground and give him a kick, some sort of a kick. I didn't know how strong of a kick or whatever the case. Maybe it would have been a softer kick or a decent kick, but you have got to be kidding me. That was no kick. That was not a kick. That kid with that puppy pretended he was playing football. Said to kick the puppy, takes him, he punts the puppy. He does not kick the puppy. He punts the heck out of that puppy. The puppy goes flying, ricochets off the dang wall. And the dang noises, which I will get to next, or in just a moment, but and that wasn't enough. That was enough. So, good on the conscience and morals of these dirtbags. These 3 dirtbags. That wasn't enough. It wasn't enough to punt the puppy, which probably did who knows how much damage. For a puppy to fly through the air, ricochet off a dang wall, and then land. It's not a cat. It's not going to land on its feet. And even if it did, that would have been bad. cats are designed more so for that. So you can only imagine the state of the puppy even at that point. Maybe broken ribs, who knows? Broken legs. The dang noises. You gotta be kidding me. I'm still angry. But it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. And I'm probably doing this silly longer than it ever needs to be of a review. But I'm just so upset. Good work. Then, wasn't enough. Wasn't enough. You hold back the girl. You hold back the girl. Don't let her interfere with us just destroying her one joy in life. No, let's just hold her back. What a sick freak demon did they have to be? Then the leader guy. This was all shocking to me. I never expected this to be in any of the episodes, let alone any episode of an anime. So this was a good shocker. This was a good shocker. So the leader guy tells the guy who kicked the puppy, the boy who kicked the puppy, hold the puppy down. Would it even need to be held down at that point? Good gosh. Certain episodes get you to suspend your disbelief, maybe through emotions, and that's what this one did. That in part, this specific dang whole thing with the puppy suspended my disbelief because it made me so upset. The more you think about it, the more upset you get. Good gosh. So, I don't think he would have even needed to hold the puppy down with what state it was in at that point even. The dang noises it made. So, the leader, with the girl restrained, can't do diddly squat but watch. And luckily, I'm very happy they left it to the imagination. They didn't directly show any of that, but they had it behind like a table to leave it to the imagination, the rest of what they did. And I think that was a very good move. That makes me all the more mad. But they hinted at all the bad stuff. This is going to go past a 15-minute review just because of this puppy. Wow. So, the leader thought, that ain't enough. That ain't enough. It ain't enough to just punt a puppy across the room with it squealing, or yelping, not squealing, big. I meant yelping, sorry. Yelping. That yelping was really, really well implemented. Really good. Really good job to anyone who worked on that episode. Really good job. So, the leader, that ain't enough. We need more. We need to destroy the one joy in her life. So, he had one of them restraining the girl, one of them hold the puppy down after it got punted and ricocheted off the dang wall. He picks up what I believe to have been a metallic vase. If it wasn't that, I think it was some sort of metallic candle holder or something. What a sick, demonic freak. What kind of demon kid would have had this trash in their mind at 5, 7, or 10 years old? Good gosh. Plotted to kill the puppy in front of the girl, Lucy, just to bully her. That is just nuts. That is just nuts. Absolute nuts. Absolutely nuts. Very dark. Something I didn't expect. Very shocked. Very shocking. So he takes the metallic vase, or whatever it is, arm up, striking the puppy behind the table, which we can't see. But we can just see the arm going up and hearing, and then it's showing blood on the dang vase after he raises it up. The yelping. Oh, gosh dang you. Oh, that just gets to me. You have something like that, where these dirtbags are going after something innocent. That gets to me. That gets to me. Oh, man. And that's why I have to say, I think the sounds there with the yelping contributed the most to this episode and to this specific whole moment, I guess. But even earlier in the episode, they were having the puppy dog lick her face or whatever, and just be such a good thing for her. I should have knew earlier. I don't think I did know earlier. I think I knew just somewhat before it happened what was going to happen. I suspected the dog would be targeted. The dog was definitely targeted. What kind of kid would clobber a dog to death? A puppy. A puppy. Come on. But he did. He did. And then, even on top of that, all the arm raising and hitting with the bloodied metallic face, and he just keeps doing that. And the yelping continues and continues. Oh my gosh. On top of all that, then they show a blood pool coming from into fray from our viewpoint. You gotta be kidding me. Gotta be kidding me. But keeping calm. But the good thing was, Lucy, at that point, she lost it with her powers. She delivered instant justice on them after that. In her rage, she obliterated them all, including the accidental info dropper about the dog, which was the girl, possibly her one friend. I forget if that was the case. I think so. Maybe not, but I think so. Maybe she should have slowly tortured the boys as they did to the dog. I don't know, but nonetheless, it was a bit of justice. It was a bit of justice, because that was trash. That was absolute trash. This episode was, with that and outside of that, good episode because it was a good backstory for Lucy. We didn't really get that much until now. We kind of got hints that there was definitely some sort of backstory going on, and I suspected she had ties to Kota in the past, maybe with that other girl as well, who wants attention from him now, being kind of lifetime friends. So Lucy somehow has ties to Coda. Um, and we saw her initial usage of her powers, her getting to realize her powers, all the stuff of the past, of her being treated, how she was treated. So she was alone again, and at the end, she met Coda. So I assume that backstory will continue next time in episode 9. So before I delved into that, I wanted to do this review. It was mostly just me ranting about the not ranting, but going on about the dog moment. That it was worthy to review it just because of that. Good grief, something like that. Oh man, I never expected in an anime. So it shocked me. It shocked me. It got me really upset. So anyhow, with Coda, was he the only one who was flawlessly kind to Lucy and never betrayed her? And is that why she can't really attack him? She remembers that a good deal, or she remembers him enough that she doesn't attack him. Anyhow, I've probably rambled on long enough, so let me know how you felt about this episode. Did you get angry at it like I did? Did you want to rage, get mad, get angry? What were you feeling at that dog moment? Did that dog moment make you mad? It sure made me mad and upset. But anyhow, that'll wrap up the review. So, it was a good one. Worthy to review it. And that don't happen often. So, thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for something. I probably won't do another review of this, but nonetheless, we got this one in. So, I will see you up ahead. Thanks for listening. Take her cool.